5 is a nonprofit that was started right here in Memphis, Tennessee. And this is a nonprofit that was designed solely to increase graduation rate amongst the students. Here in Memphis, we have a high crime rate, especially among the youth. Right now, Memphis ranks as number 3 in crime for the entire United States. This program was started to save those children. And what we do is we renovate homes, and we also offer a literacy program. We encourage our parents to keep their kids in school with good attendance and out of criminal trouble through renovating our blighted homes. Those homes are used for the parents who have kids in school. They stay there for $550 a month. After 5 years of no criminal activity and good school attendance, they own the house outright. They own the house in 5 years. It's like a 5-year mortgage for doing what you should do anyway. Take care of your kids, keep them out of trouble, and have them with good attendance. And then the other thing we do is we provide literacy. And what we do with our literacy camp that we offer each summer is reach out to kids in the neighborhood who have problems reading. Some of these kids cannot read at all, or they're severely behind in their grade level. And so we use a program called Literacy to Success, and that's a program that I created to help combat that particular default. And so what happens during that 4 weeks of training during the summer, the kids move by grade levels. It is a strong program. And that, in a gist, is 5 for 5.
Let's take school there. I love how you self-corrected and you use your sound. Just keep going. I choose to be a part of Literacy to Success because it's my belief that all children can learn and read. And this is actually a wonderful program to begin your beginning readers and children who are having difficulty moving on to the next level. And stop. What does that E do for that I? It makes it say its name. When a letter goes, a vowel says its name, what does it sound like? I. So let's put that together and try to break that word down. Tap it out for me. What does that T say? I'm not gonna say red. What is that I'm tired. Very good. Most rewarding part is that the first day the children got here, they were all discouraged and they was like, well, why am I here? They call themselves stupid and dumb. Actually, I had a young lady to tell me, she was like, I'm just stupid. Why am I here at this camp? And I told her, I said, no. You're not stupid. It's that you need a little bit more help. And this program here is going to help you move on to the next level, have you more prepared for 7th grade. And so when I saw the children coming in actually using the word attack skills, the phonics and everything that we're teaching them here, and I began to see the success and the glow in their eyes and the confidence, and it's just boosting their energy, and it's just getting better and better each week, every day that we come. And I had one little baby to start with us. She know her alphabets, and with the repetitive alphabet sounds and recognition that we do each day with her, right now she's up to 20 alphabets. So all the success, no matter how small it may seem to us, is an even bigger success for the children.
Okay. Ambush.
What's the first thing you say? Is there a suffix or a prefix?
I-O-N, Sean.
Okay, so go to the front of the word.
And Sean.
ED says what?
And
U says what? U. C-A. Long A. Long A.
Previous school year, I was teaching 4th grade social studies in a regular public school. And I thought, and my plans was just to only teach 4th grade social studies. One of the students came to me crying, and he told me it's not that he wants to make an F, he just can't read. And he just cried in front of all these kids, and this is one of those cool kids. And so it just touched my heart so much. And I told him if he would come to school every day, I would change his class for one semester to a literacy class. And today he reads great. And so that same love and compassion is what's put into our summer literacy program. Some of the kids we had the first couple of days, they were embarrassed because they're in the 5th grade, but they can't read better than the 2nd grade child that was in the program. And so it really kind of brought a perspective where they are and where they need to be.
I just love children. And when you can see something going on, then you have that relationship with them, because some of them I do, because some of them come in tough, like they hard. I was like, okay, come on, because I work with you anyway when school is in, so I had the oldest ones, and they was like, well, Miss Bruce, I don't know this. And, they just shut down. But by the end of the day, but just say in these 3 weeks that we had, those hard ones that have came in, they're not so hard as they would say. You just have to get in there and get the feel of what's going on.
China is famous for its what?
Silk come from the coconut.
Still come from the South.
I said coke.
I got strawberry.
Seal.
I got strawberry.
Coke.
And was in the put it together.
Cocoon.
Thank you. Let's go.
Right here in Shanghai, China. That silk worm makes when they are transformed into mount. It takes a long time for people to make things out of silk, and a 3-foot by 5-foot rug can take up to 11 months.
Tap it. Snore. Just tap the whole thing out. Snores. What's the word? Snores.
Clued.
There's no L.
Oh, cool. I just said L right here. Which one?
O you says what?
O. O.
L.
O. U.
O you says what?
Closed.
There's no L in the front of that. There's a C.
Oh, what? George was went. George went to a high school in
Sound it.
Kansas.
Says what?
Kansas.
I've been working with kids ever since '99, and I see a lot. I have seen a lot, and times have changed as far as the kids with their reading and their writing. So I think we need this. I wish we could go the whole summer, because of the funding and everything, because they're learning so much. And in today's society, we with the iPad, we with the phones and stuff like that. I think if we could bring some of the old school back, because I'm really an old school person, with the reading and the writing, that can help them with everyday, not only for school stuff, just with life in general.
Gary, he's TV fanatic, but he loves getting enough words. Those words that you all sent home for him, he really know all of them practically by now. And the program, pronouncing the word and then putting it all together is great, because he know how to pronounce the word when he uses the vowel sound.
Well, the wonderful thing about teaching is this: if you have a baseline, you can always make it more creative. But the goal is to stick to the core part of what the curriculum asks but you can also add a little flavor to it. It's just like changing your hair color or wearing different clothes or just using your different personalities, because many teachers have different personalities and kids learn in different ways, but there are certain essential things they must learn.
Sometimes I may say something wrong. I may say a sound wrong or a word wrong, and they'll self-correct me. They'll say, Miss Smith, you said that it was the and not the, something like that, so small like that. It helps the children to recognize the words and to be able to pronounce it and to be able to become more confident readers. It just builds them up when they help me along with me helping them. So if we put the in front of it, we say tired. I need to hear the end, tired. I need to hear that D on the end, okay? So start that as soon for me.
A lot. Because some of them gets upset when they can't get it. And then when we try to correct them, like one of our children on the other day we were going over some letters, sounds, and everything, we do the tapping out and all of that, where that they can get the word and they get frustrated. And like I told them, I get frustrated sometimes, but that don't mean I give up. You have to keep working at it. The more you work at it, the better you get.
China is famous for its silk. These Chinese have been making silk for thousands of years.
Okay, let's look at that again. Just seeing my babies come in the morning. I read my book, Miss Bruce. I know my words. And they be asking, okay, you can drill me, because some of our babies, when we first started, as far as their letters and stuff, one baby didn't know anything. She's coming in here singing, ball. I was like, oh, okay, girl, you got it going on. So just seeing them grasping, with the understanding of what they're learning, that's the biggest joy. That's the biggest joy.
And I think it's very important that children learn at a young age how to read, because there are more doors opening for them when they can read. This camp helps a lot of children, and it should be nationwide, it should be citywide, to be able to grab children at a young age and teach them processes of how to discover breaking down words. And when they can break down the words, they can read. If you can read a small book, you can read a big book. So if you can just teach them little words, 1 inch at a time, then they'll be able to process a whole book. And that's inspiring to know that we can help our own children to do that.
I think with Miss McNair starting this literacy program, it's just been amazing. I wish she could get funding. So not only to do this for the summer, I wish we can do this once school start, because it is such a need for our children in today's age with the literacy, because it will help them not only in school, when they go to college, some of them even on their job, because they should be able to read what their contract's saying. I mean, a job application.
When about 12, the cover sent him to a school for African American children. But the school wasn't too Irish.
No. Sound. EAS is what?
The first thing popped in for is a suffix.
And SY says what?
Easy for George. He was a small boy.
This has changed my life. Working with 5 for 5 has just changed my life. In fact, this previous year was my last year of teaching in a regular classroom. My goal is to spread literacy to success all over the country and spread the idea of using blighted homes to motivate parents. I want to see kids saved, not incarcerated. The reason why people should donate is not just because this is another cause. This is something that affects all of us. Kids can't help where they're born or who they're born to. All they can do is deal with the situation that they've been placed into. And what we can do is allow every child to have a chance at a good future. Because if a child can't graduate, there is almost 100% chance they're going to end up dead or incarcerated. And when they commit crimes, that affects you. The crimes are often not committed against their friends. It's committed against other people as well, people in other communities. But what can we do to save these kids? Even if you can't go work on a house, even if you can't go teach a literacy camp, you can give. Just $5 a month makes a difference. Some of you can do better than that. But whatever your heart shows, you can help. But many don't think about the fact that when kids are being shot, kids are being murdered, kids are being put on drugs and selling drugs, that's murder. That's death. That's death to those kids. What can we do to prevent that? Here is a way to do it. Help 5 for 5. 100% of the donations goes to help those children. 0 goes to administration.
From a personal point of view, I just think that with Mrs. McNair beginning this program in the community, in a impoverished community, and the children, and the aspect of it is the beginning readers, the non-readers, all of it in one, whether you're an adult or a child. This is a wonderful program to begin with. The beginning sounds, the phonics. Some people don't know their alphabets. They don't even know the sounds. So just the basics of that to help get started in the program that she's created to become on-level readers. I think that this program will be a success, and to show them the importance of reading, because reading is the foundation to just about everything in life. If we don't know how to read, then how do you know how to count your money? How do you know how to just pay bills? Anything. These are everyday life skills that they're going to be learning along with this literacy of success program.